Oi guys, my name's GazTomo, welcome to the channel, and in today's video, it's going to be a bit more of a laid back video, and as the title suggests, just want to talk about certain troops in Clash of Clans, which troops I think should be nerfed, which troops I think should be buffed, and which troops or heroes I think need change slightly in the game to be relevant in the current meta and at the current Town Hall level, max Town Hall level, Town Hall 14. Yeah, so kicking us off, guys, the first part of the video will be which troop I think should be nerfed, and obviously most of you guys will be in agreement with me here, I'm guessing, is the Drag Riders. The Drag Riders new troop hasn't been around much in the game, but they're so strong. Everyone's using them. I'm seeing wars on Twitch by casters in competitive wars, Legend League, friendly wars, and most of the armies, guys, I would say 80% at least, is drag riders and loon combinations, and they're just so OP. They just don't die, and it's you know, troops OP in the game when you see it used that much. We had that with the Yetis when they first come, Town Hall 13, in the Town Hall 13 update, the Yetis just got used and abused. So I would like to see the drag riders have a bit of a nerf, maybe take the HP down a bit, maybe decrease the movement speed even more, make them a bit more balanced and fit in the game more at Town Hall 14, because air is just dominating the meta. It's very rare we're seeing a ground attack, guys, and that brings me on to the next part of the video, which troop I would like to see buffed. The troop I'd like to see buffed is the bowler, the good old bowler. Don't see them used at all really at Town Hall 14. They're super weak, and we've got multi-target infernos being used to ward off these air attacks and stuff. Not often you see bases rocking single targets, but yeah, the bowler got much love at Town Hall 13, I think, with the Yeti bowler combination attack, but then since the Town Hall 14 update, you got some use of the bowler, but as the Town Halls progressed, later stages of the update, you've just seen him kicked to the sidelines and not used much at all. And it's understandable because he's super weak. I mean, I know Carbon Finn done a video recently on the bowlers, giving them some love in Legend League with one of the best thumbnails I've ever seen on YouTube. Absolutely OP thumbnail from Carbon. But yeah, it's one of them troops. It's a fun troop. Quite effective when he was in his prime, I think, guys. But I'd like to see some sort of buff to the bowler, make him a viable option in the game, because the only really ground attack strategies we're seeing at the minute is the Chinese smash still, and a hybrid thrown in here and there. But other than that, it's all air combinations. Like I said earlier with these drag rider combos, you've got the Queen Charge drag riders. You've just got a mass air assault with the baby inferno drags, drag riders and loons, drags and drag riders and loons, all these combinations, guys. But yeah, the bowler is the troop I would love to see buff. Maybe an extra level on the bowler, maybe in the next update, make him a bit stronger, a bit more HP, maybe do a bit more DPS, and just make him a viable option. Because like you say, they're super fun once you get the bowlers in the core of a base. Get them raged up and see them big boulders being thrown about everywhere. It was super fun to use and super fun to watch as well. But yeah, that's the troop I'd like to see buffed. He's a good old bowler, and a change I would like to see in the game. This could cause controversy, guys. A lot of folk might agree with me. I'm thinking more folk will disagree with me, and that is when the Queen goes to ability and she phases and goes invisible. I also think she should be invincible. And I can hear the gasps. I can hear people thinking, "No, we can't do that." But here's my thought, guys. When the Queen's ability is popped and she goes invisible, since the introduction of scatter shots that do splash damage, and she goes invisible when she's low health, but sometimes when a scatter shot's already fired a shot and another defense will weaken the Queen, take her HP down low enough to go to auto ability, she'll phase and go invisible, but the scatter shot's already fired its shot and it'll go through mid-air and hit her and still sometimes kill her. And it's, to me, that means that the ability is pointless. You want to you want your hero using the ability to sort of stay alive and get a bit of a decent buff from it. Like with the Royal Champ, she's got a excellent ability. She throws that shield and takes out defenses. The king gets a chunk of his health back, spawns all them barbs, and it increased movement speed. And the warden's ability, everything's invincible, including the warden inside the radius. And with the queen, she phases and often still dies on ability, and it's not right in my opinion, because obviously we got the Town Hall 13 update, we got the scatter shots. It was 2 extra defenses with OP splash damage in amongst it all. So sometimes you'll be doing a raid and your queen goes to ability, or you'll even phase the queen manually, make her go invisible, and the scatter shots are fired. Along with the eagle as well. You only really had the eagle artillery to contend with before the introduction of the scatter shots. So the ability was fine. The ability was fine then before the scatter shots. But yeah, that's the change I want to see in Clash. So that's a nerf to the drag riders, which I'm sure most people will agree with me with that. A buff to the bowlers. I think a lot of people will agree with me with that as well. We had a recent buff to the Valks. I've done a video on Queen Charge Mass Valk attack, guys. I'll link that up there for you to watch if you want to watch that. And I think that is a viable attack option in Legend League. The Pekkas are fine. The Super Troops are perfectly balanced in my opinion as well. I think obviously when the Super Wizards come to the Clash scene, they were super OP, but they've given them the relevant nerf, and I think they're perfect. And I think the balance of the Super Troops is perfect as it is. So the Pekka's fine as well, guys. The Golem, the Ice Golem, the healers are fine. I think the E-Drags are fine as well. But I think a lot of the troops are fine. But it's just them bowlers. You never, like I say, you never see them used. So that's the troop I'd like to see buffed. And the change I would like to see in Clash of Clans is when the Queen goes to auto phase, she's invincible. Even if it's just for a second after she phases, I think that would be awesome. And that's just my thoughts, guys. Let me know in the comment sections what troop you'd like to see buffed, what troop you'd like to see nerfed, and then what slight change you'd like to see to any of the troops or heroes in the game. Just let me know in the comment section down below, and hopefully we can get some sort of discussion, guys. And yeah, thanks everyone for listening in, and be awesome. I'll catch you in the next video.